Hey, Pagan YouTube, it's Travis, Pagan Scholar, with a haul of sorts. I've got a couple of things that are sort of seasonally appropriate to show, and I procured them recently, so it is kind of a haul video. I was brought back home by some unfortunate circumstances, and as I might have mentioned in a previous video, I grew up on a farm, and we raised cows, so I have some bones from cattle. These cows were probably expired through natural-ish ways. If this is something that is not for your pet, I understand. But yeah, so I've got some Memento Moris to show you guys. There's not very many, there's only a few. So this is a rib of some bovine animal. And I thought it would be pretty cool to kind of line the edge down here with like some leather or something, and then I could have like it's pretty, yeah, impressive. Like I could have some sort of ritual blade, I don't know. But yeah, it's a little dirty and kind of dusty. So there's two houses where there's the farmhouse, and then there's the house in town, and my mom has these bones kind of scattered about the a walkway in the house in town, and it's been so long because she spends a lot more of her time at the farm now. It's been so long since she's kind of done any upkeep for that area that when I picked these up from the house, I literally had to dig them out of the earth. So yeah, I dug up some bones when I went back home. There's only a few, so we've got one rib, and then this interesting piece is like a hip bone of some sort to a cow, and I'm totally getting like Donnie Darko vibes for some reason. Surprisingly light. It's really only a couple of pounds. I probably shouldn't have done this, but I didn't know and I didn't really have the time to look it up. But I actually hosed off this because, again, I dug it out of the earth, and it was covered in all sorts of like dirt and probably crawly critters that I didn't see. And so I was transporting that in a 3-hour drive in my car, so I wanted to wash it off. And it's already right there, kind of starting to break down a little bit more. But yeah, this is pretty neat. Yeah. And then I have these two really impressive pieces. Da-na-na-na. I think this was either a goat or a calf. But yeah, it's got the teeth move. Yeah, this critter. Yeah, so this guy will live on my porch, on my patio. I just think it's really fascinating to kind of dwell on the idea like this was a living being, you know. Just fascinating, right? And then the most impressive piece, yes, there's something more impressive than that, I think. So yes, this is a cow's skull. It is kind of falling apart. The insides are... This was actually more white, more like bone white, as they say, bleached by the sun. But it was, there, as you can see, there's so much room for stuff to get in. And it was laying in the ground under like a pile of leaves and dirt and stuff for so long. I was not going to take the risk of something crawling out of this skull on my 3-hour drive back. So I hosed it off as much as I could, and I left it out in the sun to dry a bit. But yeah, this is about as Texan as you can get, I think. If it had horns, I guess it would be more Texan, but yeah. And again, it's just kind of that really eerie sort of like, this was once alive, this once housed a brain of gray matter. This is what we become, eventually. So thematically, I guess it's appropriate. But yeah, it's just kind of a reminder of what happens to all of us eventually. Seasonally, I thought that was kind of appropriate. But anyways, so yeah, that was my haul of Memento Moris, of reminders of mortality as the season approaches us. Usually I hate it when people jump the gun for holidays, like there's still other things going on seasonally that we can pay attention to and learn lessons from, instead of jumping straight into October, into Samhain and Halloween and all that. But I mean, death is kind of a companion for, I won't say it's a companion for me, lest I curse myself, but I've been to more funerals than I feel is appropriate for a 30-year-old. So I really don't have any problem or hesitation with these accoutrements displayed on my patio in a respectful and artful kind of way. Yeah, and if I am struck with the idea that these objects no longer desire to be in my possession, I'll put them back in the ground, as one can respect the dead. So, but thanks for watching. That's really all I've got right now. I've been thinking about doing like a sub channel or a different channel altogether of just like my nerdy stuff that I do. I'm writing for Changeling Chronicle, and it finally dawned on me that I could probably just have a lot easier access playing the game if I just did it by Skype instead of trying to wrangle friends to meet in person. So I thought about doing videos about that, just about like the lore and the stuff that I've been absorbing. I know it's not magical with a K, but it's interesting, and it's actually kind of informing and influencing my life decisions and life choices, the way that I look at the world. The same way that people who obsess over like Harry Potter or Star Wars or some other fandom, that actually subtly influences how they go about their lives. So that's a part of my path, that's part of what I'm doing, and I thought that maybe I could share that. It's not directly pagan or directly scholarly, but yeah, it's something that I've been doing and focusing on. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment below what you think about either these Memento Moris, what do you think I could do with them, or if you have objections to them, respectfully, please. Or if you have any ideas about maybe a sub-channel or a different channel, a sub-channel, like a series within my channel of nerdy stuff that I get into when I'm not on camera. So, alright, thanks guys so much for watching, and as always, merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again.